Gathered friends, listen again to our legend of the Bionicle. In a time before time, we lived in a great city of Metranui, under the watchful eye of the great spirit Matanui. But alas, an ancient Evo known as the Makuta arrived and cast Matanui into an endless slumber. Driven out of our city, we fled to our new home, but even there the Makuta pursued us and tormented us. We rejoiced at the arrival of 7 heroes, known as the Toa, who stood up to Makuta and killed him. Finally seeing the end of his terror, we were free to return to our rightful place, the great city. And return to it we did. Our voyage has ended, my friends. We have arrived to my old and your new island home.
Metranui.
Duma, is that you?
Yes, Vakama. You've returned with the Matoran, but you certainly took your time. I see 6 new heroes have taken the mantle of Toa.
Not just 6, Piraka Duma.
The 7th Toa. I never thought I'd see today. Has the prophecy been fulfilled? Has the Star of Light defeated the Makuta?
Yes. I confronted him.
Excellent, Toa. This is a time of great peace. Peace but not laziness. One moment, Yuju. There is something very important you need to see.
Okay. Yes, Turaga Nuju?
This is a new level of stupidity, Zaktan. Even for you.
Shut up, Hakan. Zaktan knows what he's doing, don't you?
It would be best for you 5 to trust me.
Trusting a Skakadi is like asking an angry Muaka not to pounce a Rockshi.
Enough small talk. We have things to do.
Is this the place?
Certainly looks the part. Magia, the dreaded Makuta's lair.
Some dread he managed. From what we heard, the Makuta, Master of Shadows, was killed by a soul Toa.
Gossip can be wrong. And dangerous.
Look there.
Is that him?
It was him. It appears the Makuta truly is no more.
A mask.
Not just any mask. The Kraken, Mask of Shadows.
How are you so sure?
I don't spend my time reading all those tablets with thought for nothing, you know.
Your brain may grow in size, Vezok, but your skull thickens with it.
At least I have a brain, and I'd leave that Kanohi where it was if I were you.
No, I won't.
Stupid mask!
If you say I told you so, Vezok, I'll personally see that your head is driven down your shoulders!
If you're finished hurling objects across the room, maybe you can make yourselves useful.
How about I try tossing you?
Quiet! Now start searching for anything useful in this hole.
Oh, you're a big man, Zaktan. Barking orders like an alpha Nui Jaga.
That's correct, Hakan. I'm the leader of us Piraka. You just keep that in mind.
I still say it's an idiotic name. But then again, if you're the leader, it matches you so well.
Oh, the drama. The tension. You two should have become actors rather than murderers.
Time to rethink my life. Do you know what this is, Radak?
It's a spear, doofus.
I know that. But furthermore, it's a nice little trinket for myself. and Zaktan doesn't need to know. Understand?
Yeah, right. I get the vibe you don't care for Zaktan much.
That's the understatement of the last Dark Age, because of his conflicts with the Shadow. Zaktan? I wasn't doing anything.
What is that?
What's all the racket?
What did you do to me with that spear, Hakan? I'll kill you for this.
Me? I didn't. It was Raiden.
What? You'd better not pin this on me, lava ape.
Silence!
I feel like half my mind was ripped out of my skull.
I think I can guess where the other half went.
Have, but we're the same. After all, I am you, and you are me. And won't that be interesting? Of course, it would be easier if there was just one of us. Maybe I should die. No, I have that wrong. Maybe you should die.
Give my mind back. Give it back.
Come now, Vezok. Hurting him would be hurting yourself.
As devastating as this situation is, one must admit it would be quite humorous. Imagine Vezok hitting himself.
A grand time for jokes, scum.
What is he?
He is Vezok's other half. We shall call him Vezon.
Don't you hear the voices, Zaktan? Surely you do. They speak of the mask, yes, the mask of life. How deliciously interesting. Vezon, what are you saying? Are you mad? The most powerful Kanohi in the known world. Power. The thing they all crave, but ultimately cannot handle.
This Vezon is a few Cory shells short of a batch of flax.
No, you don'ts! Vezon's not crazy. I feel it too.
Voyanui?
The Ignika. How are we all thinking the same thing? Where are these thoughts coming from?
I don't know. But if this island of Voyanui hides the most powerful mask in existence, we will find it.
Imagine how much it could go up for on the shadow market.
How typical. The moron thinks of money. Imagine the horror I could unleash upon the universe with a mask of life.
I believe you've already got that covered with your looks, Hakan.
Tiraga Duma, are you, sir, what you're saying is certain?
It's not what I'm saying. It is what the stars are saying. Their persistent dimming all point to one conclusion.
Nuju says, if this is true, the entire universe itself is on the brink of destruction.
Exactly. You must not tell any of the other Matoran about this, Matora. They shall not know. Do I have your word?
Yes, I will not tell them.
Good. Nuju, summon the other Tiraga. I must converse with them on what must be done.
My precious spear. Give me the spear!
Scram, you half-brain!
It belongs to me!
Good luck with that. I found it.
Let him have it, Hakan!
I don't like the idea of that Vezon having a powerful weapon like that.
And I wouldn't like you to have it either. So just let him keep it. It's sort of a father to him, don't you think?
I agree. That spear is a better father figure than you, anyway. I still don't trust him.
You don't trust anyone.
How do you think I got this far in life? Trust is overrated.
Trust? How droll. They say if you can't trust yourself, who can you trust? My. Now how does that affect me?
Shut up, Vezon. Father and mother are having a conversation.
I hate to break up your little moment, Mr. Zaktan and Mrs. Hakan, but I'd like to know, what's the plan about this mask of life?
I concur. How do we get to Voyanui?
It's rather simple. We go up on the surface of the island and find the Toa's canisters.
Oh, I see. If any Matorans see us arriving, they'd assume we're Toa. You're a clever one, Zaktan.
That's a laugh.
We leave for Voyanui tonight. I advise you all to recheck this dump of an evil layer for anything useful.
Now that's easy. Anything else we find is bound to be more useful than Vezon.
The Mask of Life shall soon be ours!
Those fools want the Inika for themselves, I know it. They'd betray each other and me given the opportunity. But we'll beat them at their own game. Don't tweet my spear. That mask is mine.
What do you suppose think Piraka want us for?
I'm not sure, but Piraka was very serious when he told me to attend.
You worry too much, brother. They probably want to discuss the building of a new Metro Nui-sized Koli field. I'm certain Huki will show all of Metro Nui how a Pomatoran plays Koli.
I wouldn't be so sure, Pohatu. Holly has already proven herself as the best Koli player in all of Mata Nui.
Oh, but Koli, this is Metro Nui we're talking about. It's very different.
Good to see you, Taragaduma.
No, Toa of Stone. There is nothing good about this meeting.
Why so dark serious, Duma?
Nuju and I have been viewing the stars and have come to some horrifying conclusions. Matanui is no longer simply asleep. He is dying.
No! Impossible!
Are you certain, Duma?
The dimming celestial stars assure it. Matanui will die within weeks. And when he dies, our universe will cease with him.
Then we can't just stand around and wait. We must take action.
There is hope, but it is fragile.
Legend spoke of a great Kanohi, the Mask of Life. You must find it.
Well, that sounds ever easy. We found dozens of masks before.
Really, Liwa? And I was under the assumption you spent the last 1,000 years parkouring the jungle or making a dictionary of shoot speak.
It's tree speak where we come from, Duma.
Not important. The path to the Mask of Life is next to suicide. It's located on the island of Voyanui. That's why we obtained these.
This looks just like...
Like the very canister you arrived in, Anoa.
But why are there 6 canisters and not 7? Shouldn't Toka Nuva come with us as well?
Absolutely not. The Tower of Light must remain here in the city. He is Metro Nui's only defense whilst you are gone.
We understand.
Wait one moment. You said we gotta go into those things to get the Voya Nui.
Yes. So?
No! Not that claustrophobic horror again!
Voya Nui. I will soon have what rightfully is mine. The Mask of Life, it's so beautiful, so magnificent, so much delicious energy emitting from it, and it's mine, ripe for the taking. What's happening? It was a trap! I feel like I'm dying 1,000 times! No!
Try to get all you can from that Harakiki plant, Bolta.
The leaves are all rotted away. We'll hardly get any water from it.
Any amount is worth it. No telling how many more years this drought will last.
Do you think things on Voyanui will ever change, Garon?
I can't say, but we can hope.
Perhaps one day a Toa will wash up on our shores.
I wish, but I don't think we are worth a Toa's attention. In the meantime, keep collecting these plants.
Right, Garon. Could it be?
What does this little runt want? Get out of my sight!
Are you a Toa?
A Toa? I'm far from being some pathetic... Oh wait. Yes, of course I'm a Toa. I am Toa Hakan.
You're here to save us. For years, we Matoran of Voyanui have been struggling to live in these harsh and unplentiful lands.
I don't need to hear your life story, you filthy gadunka. Toa are very busy beings.
Of course.
Ugh. What is that disgusting thing?
A Kukanalo. Nothing of concern. Those raw here are normally not aggressive. Why did you do that? It meant no harm.
So, all the more reason to kill it. The weak shall succumb to the strong. A concept you will learn to cope with, Matoran.
My name is Balta.
Amenities make me sick. Now make yourself useful, Balterakava, and lead me to your village. It's about time I'm given a real Toa welcome.
Behold, Matoran, for we are 6 noble Toa who have been sent by the great beings to save you!
Raidak, our #1 public speaker. What an idiot.
This is splendid, Toa Raidak. We have awaited your arrival for years. There is much you Toa could help us with. Perhaps you could start by—
Silence, spine slug! It is not what you tell us to do, but rather what what Zaktan tells you to do.
Thank you, Toa Hakan. Yes, I do have some things I require of you. To begin, that volcano needs to be drained.
Why is that?
You dare question the Toa? You think you're pretty big for such a scrawny little midget. But don't worry, I'll put you in your place when my hands wring your throat.
Settle down, Toa Vs. We wouldn't want to frighten the good residents of Voyanui, would we?
No, not yet anyway.
As I was saying, I feel the great beings on the volcano of Voyanui emptied. It will be the first great step in restoring this dreadful island.
As you wish, Toa.
Vezon, you buffoon! What's wrong with you, menacing the Matoran like that? We're supposed to be undercover as Toa. Don't you get it?
Don't mind him, Zaktan. Ever since that incident with the spear back in Magia, his mind hasn't been quite right.
That reminds me, I can't wait to have the pleasure of killing that traitor Vezon for ditching us.
Vezon will get what's coming to him, if he hasn't already.
What makes you so sure, Zaktan?
Yes, perhaps Vezon has already found the Mask of Life, and is Mio's away by now.
That's not possible. I would know.
How? You would get a feeling. A little Kiwa would tell you. And another thing. Why are you telling the Matoran to drain the volcano? Shall everyone oversee that all your passing whims get fulfilled?
I have reason to believe the Mask of Life is in the volcano. Don't you ever challenge my authority again. Now get moving.
Your wish is my command, Toa Zaktan.
I don't trust them. Any of them.
These are the Toa we're talking about, Garin. The great timeless heroes who stand for Matoran like us.
But the way they are treating us is cruel, especially Toa Hakan. I don't like it.
When the Muaka hungers, he'll put on a Gafna disguise to gain trust.
Yes, Vilika. Why do they insist on draining the great volcano? And why do they order us to construct a stronghold, which we will be forbidden to enter? I think I smell a stone rat.
Better not let the Toa hear you talking like that. They're angry enough as it is.
You three chatter when you should be working like the rest of the Matoran dogs.
I'm sorry, Toa. We were just about to continue.
No excuses. Perhaps I will make an example out of you, little one. Your snapping bones will ensure no others step out of line.
Easy, Hakan. Remember what Toa Zaktan said.
Fine. I wouldn't dream of upsetting Zaktan.
You see what I mean? These Toa act nothing like the Toa I know of.
Since when have you ever seen any other Toa on this rock?
Long ago, a Toa of magnetism named Yovanni came to Voyanui. He died during the Great Earthquake. He was strong, selfless, heroic. Nothing like these Toa.
Perhaps this is the modern style of Toa.
Integrity is not a fad that comes and goes, Vezon. These new Toa are ruthless. Personally, I'd like to find out more about them.
I believe I can arrange that.
I'm sick of pleasing these bog leeches.
Quit whining, Avac. Zaktan has a plan, I'm sure.
I say he's about as guarded as an Onu Matoran on his first trip to the surface. We were better off staying with the Dark Hunters at Odina. At least there we had a roof over our heads and a place for me to work on my projects.
You use the word projects loosely. The Matoran will have our stronghold built soon enough. And anyway, if we stayed at Odina, all of us would have gotten the same treatment Zaktan got.
Yeah. I'm sick of hearing about Zaktan's tragic experience with the Shadowed One.
So, they aren't really Toa after all. They're Dark Hunters! This is appalling, Piruk. We must warn the others!
How goes the job, Nuri?
Very well, Jala. Reconstruction of the city is underway at full speed.
That's good.
Now that the Toa Nuva are gone, the Tametru Guard is on full alert, just in case.
The Toa left?
The Turaga called them to Duma's quarters a while ago, and they departed right after.
That's odd. Matoro, hold up!
Greetings, Jala.
Do you know where the Toa Nuva went off to?
The Toa? No. Sorry, I don't know.
You must know something. You're Nuju's translator.
I apologize, Jala. I can't say.
You can, or you just won't. I've known you for a long time, Matoro. You seem worried. Tell me.
Yo, Piraka!
What scrap are you tinkering with this time?
This scrap, as you call it, will be one of Zaktan's requests, a special type of launcher. I learned of it from some blueprints I borrowed back at the Dark Hunter base.
It must be awfully important if the great Toa Zaktan requires it.
I can't help but sense a ton of sarcasm in that statement.
You know me so well, Avac. In fact, I was thinking you and I could start a partnership.
Oh, really?
We would make a devastating team. When we find the Mask of Life, we could betray the others.
I think not. I know for a fact you would betray me with them.
Unlike you?
You have a point there. It's the Skakate's golden rule. Betray others as they would betray you.
Speaking of betraying, have you seen that miserable Zaktan around here?
He's locked up in his room. He demanded no one disturbs him.
No worries. He's disturbed me since the day we met. I figure it's about time we get even.
The volcano is yet in the process of being drained. It may take a few more weeks for completion. Fortunately, the Matoran...
Now I knew you were crazy, Zaktan, but this is a whole new level. Talking to yourself.
You should not be here.
But this room intrigues me, Zaktan. I like how you decorated the place. Mind sharing what's in the big green vat?
That's for me to know, and for you to find out.
Childish backtalk, as usual. Anyway, I've got some news for you to find out. There's a situation at the volcano.
Not again.
Those 6 Matoran who labeled themselves the Voyanui Resistance Team are trying to boycott the draining.
I didn't come this far to be thwarted by pathetic, ignorant villagers. I believe it is time we remind those weaklings who is in control. Avac.
Yes, Zaktan. I have the launcher right here.
It's so beautiful, isn't it?
Oh yes, it's like you two are made for each other. A hunk of sludge and another hunk of sludge. Shall we have the wedding right away?
Shut up!
Ah! Oh, I'm sorry. Touchy subject, is it?
What does that stuff do?
Follow me and find out.
These monstrous beings claim themselves Toa, but it's all lies.
I, for one, agree with Garan. At first, I thought they were Toa, but their actions have forced me to think otherwise.
Those of you who want to defend this island from this evil, join us, the Voyanui Resistance Team!
What's this?
What's this?
Dazok, no!
What has happened?
What's this atmosphere made out of? Some odd type of protodermis?
No, not Protodermis. The substance. I call it Antidermis. It bears many interesting effects, as you will observe.
I shall obey the Piraka. Must serve Piraka.
Shoot every Matoran you see. The mines will escape them, leaving behind an empty shell that will obey only us.
Sounds fun.
Yeah, my kind of sport.
What should we do, Garen? We can't stand defend against this.
Run away, my friends! Dodge their shots!
We, Toa, refuse to tolerate such rebellious behavior.
Run, you disgusting proto beetles!
You're hiding something from the Matoran Turaga. I want a straight answer. Where are Toa Nuva?
We are not telling you anything, Captain of the Guard. Sometimes it is best for little Matoran to mind their own business.
Back on Madanui, we Matoran were fighters, holding the front beside the very Toa we speak of.
You're not on Matanui anymore, little one.
I know something is wrong, and if you fail to tell me, we Matoran will refuse to work on the reconstruction of Metronui.
Jala, this is not like you.
But this is not like you, Vakama. I take it you Turaga have reached your decision. And so have I. Good day.
Duma, can't the Mator know what is happening?
They should never be told of the travesty the Great Spirit endures.
The Toa Nova will be arriving at the island soon. I am confident they will make this quest a quick one.
Don't be so sure, Vakama. This quest may be the Toa's most difficult, or Matanui forbid, the last.
I hated that more than the last time, if that's possible.
Look to the happy bright side, brother. At least we voyaged the sea in stone-sturdy canisters, instead of falling from the sky in flimsy box cases.
Very funny, Liwa. But need I remind you we have an urgent mission?
Yes, we must find the Mask of Life. Let's waste no time.
Sure. Let's make a race out of it, eh, Onua? Last one to the Kanohi is an infected dermis turtle.
No fair, brother. I left my Kakama on Metronui.
What was that? I saw something there.
I didn't. You're just seeing things.
No, Hakan, look!
Oh my! It's been weeks since I killed a Toa, and I've got that craving.
Seems like you'll get 6 times that.
The plan is we come, get the mask, and leave. Just like that.
Must we do it in that order, Tahu?
Wait, something's wrong.
What is it, brother?
We are being watched.
Oh, shame. I can't surprise you now.
We want no surprises.
Wait, Tahu, let's not rush into a fight.
That's okay. We'll do the rushing for you.
I'll take it from here, wise one.
Dark luck, Ashbear.
It unexpectedly got too crowded here.
Hakan! Where are you going? I need you!
Sorry, it's just business. I get a bigger share of the mask if we split it up 5 ways. Get the drift?
You Rudaka!
Give it up.
No!
Freeze.
What an imbecile! He'll be oozle cake when the Tora finish with him.
Hakan!
What? Zaktan?
What a delightful surprise. Would you be so kind as to tag along with us to help out our beloved Raydak?
Of course. I was just headed there myself.
Right.
That crimson armored being mentioned a mask. You don't suppose these beings are for the Inika too?
Maybe we should ask him.
I'm not telling you nothing.
Surrender and start talking, stranger. You're outnumbered.
I don't do numbers.
No numbers? What good is strength with no mind to guide it? I don't understand. The amount of force I put into my attack was enough to make a Rockshi unconscious.
Rockshi? I pick my teeth with Rockshi.
Who or what are you?
I'm a Piraka.
Piraka? What is Piraka?
The name's Raydak. Not that you'll live long enough for it to matter.
Fight together, brothers. United, we will defeat him.
Unity, you say? I believe we Piraka have that too, in a sense.
Beings with such a vile name as Piraka know nothing of the virtue of unity.
We Piraka make up for that in other areas.
You need to cool down, Piraka.
Nice try, but I can do better.
Enough of this.
Take this.
No!
You're like a razor whale out of water on this island, Toa. Yeah.
I can block anything you throw at me, villain.
Yeah.
My mind. No.
That was easy. All too easy.
No time to rest, brother.
My turn, ever ugly. Ha! 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 I've smelled old Bonrahi, but they're more pleasant than you, Piraka.
Shut up!
2 more of them!
Stand your ground, brothers. We can take the beasts.
Watch out!
Splendid job, Vezon. I'll take the airhead. Poor pitiful Toa. We have the upper hand.
A Toa hero doesn't go down so quick fast.
What a joke.
Toa, you are an anachronism. Pure, noble heroes, still striving for right in a universe of chaos. Unwilling to admit that your days long over.
Stay back, creature. We will liberate this island.
Liberate. You will be broken.
The Takea paste who call themselves Toa are unconscious, Zaktan. What should we do with them?
You will take them to the volcano.
I see. We hit them with some Zamars, and then have them join the other enslaved Matoran.
No. Even enslaved Toa possess a potential threat, and I won't have that. Drag their corpses up to the volcano, and toss them in!
Right away, Zaktan.
But we're just Matoran. Shouldn't we leave this to the Toa?
The Toa could be in trouble. If we Matoran do nothing, who will?
Yes. After all, this wouldn't be the first time we stuck up for the Toa Nuva. We safeguarded Kini Nui from Dark Rahi.
And fought the Borak swarms.
I see your point. I'm just concerned about what will go on here at Metro Nui while we're absent.
Don't worry yourself about the Turaga, Huki.
Piraka? No, I'm just disappointed I won't be part of Metro Nui's first Coley match.
And what about you, Holly?
Someone will have to chronicle your Five's antics, so it might as well be the chronicler herself.
Make that 6, Holly.
Tagging along with us, old friend?
I wouldn't miss another adventure with you for the universe, Jala.
Yes, Nuva, but I'm afraid those are the stakes.
So what's your plan, Jala?
Voyanui is far south from here. Our best bet is to start at southern Lee Metro and take the underwater chutes.
This is so bad, Garan. They are mind-wide beyond all help.
All our friends slaving away at the volcano. No free will of their own.
We've lost someone else too. Balta has disappeared without a trace.
We will find him.
But what if it's past late? Maybe the Piraka already got to him, and he's out there with the rest of the zombies.
Ow! Ah! This is repulsive. I swear the Piraka will pay for this!
Speak of the Makuta.
It's them.
They're carrying 6 other beings. Who are they?
Work faster!
Yes, Master Piraka. Must train volcano. Did you feel that tremor, Hakan? I think another Matoran fell in the volcano.
What a shame. Now the rest will have to work harder.
Oh, I'm sure they won't mind, considering they don't have brains to mind with anymore.
Sort of like our blunt blue friend here, eh?
I'm tired. How come I have to be the one who carries double the load?
Because, Vsok, you're stupid enough to agree to it.
I'll shatter that toothly grin of yours, Thok.
Let's get this over with. I hate visiting the work zone.
What? The ground's shaking!
Oh, brilliant.
The volcano's erupting.
Lava, dead ahead.
Run!
What about the Toa?
Forget about them. The lava flow will make them lava bones.
And we'll join them if we don't go now!
What a way to be woken.
Let's hope this isn't a way to go.
We have to run for it!
Naughty worries.
Kopaka! I've got you.
Remind me to avoid lava.
It's not all bad, Kopaka. But I wish I had my magma swords right now.
We'll manage.
Garan, you don't suppose those beings could be real Toa, do you?
No, I don't. I was deceived once, but I won't be a second time. I say this time we attack first! Let's go, my friends, for Voyanui!
Do you suppose think we're on Voyanui?
I don't know. The underwater chute only took us so far. Do you know anything that could help us, Matoro?
I suppose I no longer need to keep secrets from you, Jala. When the Turaga briefed the Toa Nuva, Duma said the journey to Voyanui itself was not to be taken lightly.
I doubt we need to worry. We have Takanuva with us, the Toa who single-handedly killed the Makuta.
Don't be so certain, Hoki. We may come across things worse than the Makoto himself.
What's that?
Looks like a great Kanohi. He was likely won by a Toa at one point.
No, I'm not, Harley. I know what I'm doing.
What?
You just told me I shouldn't be taking a foolish chance by putting on a strange mask.
I didn't say anything.
She's telling the truth, Takanuva.
No, don't you see? The mask is making you hear things. Holly, what were you thinking when Takanuva put on that mask?
I was just thinking that Takanuva should be careful and not do anything foolish. That mask must have read my thoughts.
I've never heard of a mask like that. I wonder what Toa it belonged to.
Perhaps this is as far as the Toa hero got.
Let's keep moving. Nightfall is close.
Maybe we should stop to rest for the night. There's no point in being sleep-deprived when we're in this sort of place.
You 6, go on. I'm going to scout up ahead.
A Toa doesn't rest, eh, Takanuva?
No, they have no such privileges, Jala.
Zaktan isn't going to be happy we left the Toa.
Who cares about that snake? Those Toa are as good as dead.
You'd better hope so.
Why? Toa don't frighten me.
Zaktan does.
Shut it!
Toa killed? There goes the last hope of Voyanui. All is lost. just like me, stuck in this cave. What? Who are you?
A friend. You must hurry, little one. Real Toa are on this island, but they are in peril, for your friends are fighting with them. Head to the great volcano and stop them. Go! Matanui speed, Bolta, if he is still watching.
We've made it out alive.
So far, anyway.
Yes, Tahu, what was that you stated when we first arrived?
I seem to have underestimated this dangerous mission.
Namely the danger of those Piraka creatures.
We'll learn from it.
And find our masks and tow tools.
Look, brothers! Matoran!
Finally, some allies.
Are they charging toward us?
That must be the long traditional Voyanui happy greetings.
Either that or...
Stand back, monsters!
Yep.
We mean you no harm, Matoran. We are Toa.
I've heard that lie enough!
You don't trick us. You are a liege with the Piraka.
That's dark false. There has been a misunderstanding.
We're going to send you back to the Piraka, piece by piece.
Don't harm them, Kopaka.
Well, we'd better do something, or else we Toa will go down in the Great Wall as being offed by those we swore to protect.
Stop. Stop fighting them.
Bolta? You're alive?
You must not harm them. They really are Toa.
Yes!
I won't believe it. For all we know, Bolta could be under the influence of the Piraka Zamer devices. I say we kill them before it's too late.
Go ahead, do it. We're all unarmed and unmasked. Attack me all you want, but I'll never fight you. We'd be against what the Toa stand for.
It's the truth? You really are Toa? Lower your weapons, my friends. The promised day has come.
Nice to finally get a real welcome.
You what? You imbeciles! How could you let the Toa slip away like this?
Who cares? Those so-called heroes are dead due to the eruption.
You're certain?
I'd put my life on it.
Good, Hakan. Because that's just the risk you took. Sweep the entire island. I want them found, dead or alive. As long as those Toa are out there, the mission is endangered.
About the mission, Zaktan. It appears the eruption has slowed the draining process by 50%.
See to it that the Matoran work twice as hard. Now leave me. I have other pressing matters to attend.
No.
What's wrong, Matoro?
I felt someone grab me. Was it you, Jala?
No, Matoro. I've been keeping watch, and I didn't see anyone. Maybe it was a dream.
I get the feeling someone, or something, is calling me. Sometimes I wonder why you chose me to go with you on this expedition. I'm just a translator.
You undervalue yourself, Matoro.
Jala, others, come quick! I spotted a Matoran.
A Matoran? Out here?
There may be a civilization nearby.
Follow me. I spotted him past that archway. I called to him, but he ran off. He looked very bizarre.
Let's find him!
What is this? I can't get through the gate. It's like there's an invisible wall.
Let's head back out.
It's blocking us inside!
What do you make of it, Nuparo?
It's nothing like I've ever seen before. There's no physical reason this wall should be here. It just exists.
It exists to keep us Matoran inside.
And keep light out. I don't like this, Jala. I'll try meet you around. There must be some way in.
I wouldn't count on it.
I suppose this is goodbye for now, Nuva.
We do what must be done. And you must find the Toa Nova. Time grows short.
See you on the other side, old friend.
Now what are you up to, Zaki? Oh, he's talking to the Vat again. I swear he's less sane than a rabbit Tatorak rampaging Metronui. Wait, he's really speaking to someone this time.
The mask is within our grasp. In the meantime, I need a bit of security. Toa running around the island gives me a headache. Consider this an advance on your paycheck.
What? How is that hulking beast not enslaved?
I'll see you soon.
I've got a few questions for you, big boy, and I'm fixed on getting some answers.
Good riddance, Hakan.
Keep foot walking. We'll eventually hold it. Look.
Hello there. We mean no harm. We're fellow Matoran.
Is he alright? What's wrong with him?
He lives here. Judging from that, everything is wrong with him.
You must follow. He will want to see you.
Stay sharp. Something isn't right about him. He looks very abnormal.
Jala? You might want to take a look at the rest of them.
No Matoran exist like these. Something must have happened to him, or someone got to him.
Every one of them looks frightened. No, scratch that. They're beyond frightened. Like they were terrified so much something happened to their minds.
Literally scared old bone, you're saying?
My master, I have fetched them as you requested.
Ah, well done.
Who are you? What is this place?
This is my kingdom and your new home. Thousands of Matoran live here in peace. It is quite welcoming to have new residents. As for who I am, you may call me Karzani.
Karzani? I recall Traga Vakama mentioning that name. He spoke of a place where defective Matoran go.
This must be the place.
But I thought it was just a myth. A legend to keep Matoran in line.
Far from it, little one. Long ago, Matoran would arrive here every day. Some were damaged, but some simply lacked the commitment to work. Here they found a new life in my glorious realm.
These Matoran don't look like they're enjoying this new life, or your mahi pen of a kingdom.
It isn't wise to anger me. A number of Matoran who sunk in the ground are evidence of that.
This is despicable. I don't believe Madanui would allow such a place like this to exist. Even Makuta—
Madanui, Makuta. Do not bother me with names I have no knowledge of. These beings you speak of have no authority here. Here, it is just me. Now take off your masks.
Never. The mask I wear once belonged to a noble Toa who sneered at filth like you.
There you go again, using alien terms like Toa. Very well. You can remove them, or I will do it for you. Choose.
Try it. Tua! No!
You could have saved him, Jala. Why didn't you? No Toa of Light means there's nothing to stop the Makuta's darkness from spreading.
No!
We are doomed.
I trek through this forest for hours, and he disappears. What a load of fusilfi! Ah! Let me go!
Why are you following me? Just one motion of my blade and your skull hits the floor.
I can help you. We can work together.
State your offer, Skakti, but make it quick.
Those Zammers give you power, right? Ally with me, and I'll get you the whole vat.
Tempting offer. I suppose you want something in return?
You know how I think. What's your name?
Brutaka.
Alright, Brutaka. I'll supply you with the Zammers. But first, you will take out a thorn that has been in my side for far too long.
I don't fare well with delicate procedures, Skakti.
I didn't mean literally, you moron. I want you to kill Zaktan.
Much better. My handiwork is astounding. Who you were no longer matters. You are now my creation.
What now? Lock us in a cell or kill us?
No, you have it all wrong. My kingdom is not a place of terror. It is an employment paradise. You will go join my Matoran in the day's work. Hold on, Matoran. You're the one your friends call Chronicler, correct?
Yes. I have recorded the heroics of the Toa Nuva.
Toa Nuva? So many new things. I wish you to stay here and tell me of the outside world you came from.
I'd rather stay with my friends.
You can tell me yourself, or I will dissect your brain and find out. Or perhaps I should show you a vision as I did for your Automatoran friend.
No, don't. Go with him, Holly. We'll be okay.
You maybe. I'm not as certain about myself.
It's a plan then. You Matoran lead us to raid the Piraka stronghold so we can retrieve our masks and weapons.
Yes, but I must warn you, Tahu. The stronghold is a dangerous place.
Like a shallow's cat stalking its prey, the monsters within those gates play a deadly game.
Straight into the Mwaka's den. That's alright. We've done that plenty in the past.
I know. But now, we're unarmed and defenseless.
Let's waste no time.
Find the Toa, he says. How does Zaktan expect us to find them on this oversized rock?
I was thinking about that. The majority of this island's land is dead and barren.
And I thought you were the smart one, Thok. Rethink your theory. We're surrounded by a thick jungle.
That's the point, Burnak Brain. All of Voya Nui is dead, save this singular area right here. Here, life thrives and prospers. Do you know what this means?
An external force is causing it. But what? Wait. The Mask of Life.
The mask, of course. It must be nearby. But why would Zaktan want the volcano drained? Perhaps he doesn't realize it.
Or maybe he's well aware. The volcano is just a diversion. While we bark orders to the Matoran slaves, Zaktan sneaks out here to snatch the mask for himself.
Zaktan wants to betray us. It was an excellent plan.
Until it was unveiled. Back to the stronghold. Today, Zaktan dies.
What you describe is unbelievable. A great spirit Matanui put asleep by an evil known as Makuta, and 7 Toa who stood up and defeated him. The outside world has changed a great deal.
True, Karzani. I have been talking for hours on end. I think it's your turn. Why don't you tell me your story?
As opposed to hours, it would take me several years to tell you the entire history of my kingdom. In the time before time, I and my brother were the first to be created by the great beings. We were both given lands to rule. My region is Karzani, and is a place where defective Matoran are given redemption. Or punishment. Then again, maybe it isn't just for the Matoran. It might be intended for me as well. My brother's land is Artaka, named after himself. That place is a paradise for exceptional Matoran. My brother sported the mask of creation, while I was given a very different mask. I believe you saw its effects previously.
But why are your Matoran here built so twisted?
Oh, one of my many talents. I rebuilt them.
Rebuilt them? You're a monster!
I prefer the term creative.
I don't think Harazani will like you switching masks, Kongu.
I don't ever care. I'd rather wear the one we found than that monster's mask.
I get the feeling Karzani is trying to instill good work ethics in Matoran.
Trying is the key word. These working conditions are unsatisfactory.
Where's Nuparo? We need an engineer to see this equipment.
Over there.
No fair reading when there's hard-toiled work to be done, Nuparu.
These tablets record the history of this place. Apparently, Karzani is supposed to be some kind of an engineer himself, only he specializes on Matoran. Long ago, hundreds of defective Matoran arrived here daily. Karzani was supposed to repair them.
From the looks of things, he hasn't done a first-rate job.
Precisely. Karzani is terrible. The Matoran he fixes turn out worse than before. When he didn't send them back, the Piraka stopped shipping more.
Do you think he'll try to fix us?
We need to leave before we find out.
You release me this instant, Avak.
No, I like you where you are, Zaktan. It's best to keep treacherous snakes in their cages.
Yes, we deduced your intentions to betray us. We know the volcano was just a diversion.
You're mistaken. Free me! This cage is tearing me apart!
That's fine with us.
What's going on here? Zaktan is mine, Avak.
Too slow, Hakan.
Avak and I have seized Zaktan, so now we are the new leaders of the Piraka.
You? Don't make me laugh. Take this!
You Fiku brain! If Avak loses focus on the energy prison, Zaktan will be free!
And maybe he'll finish you out for me. That is, if there's anything left of you.
We'll take you down effortlessly.
Not me. Allow me to introduce Brutaka, my new ally.
So where did a giant like you come from?
I'll give you 3 guesses.
You 5 idle when there is much work. You would not want to anger the great Karzani, would you?
Of course not. Tell me, Matoran, is there any way out of this place?
No one shall leave. The master sees to that. Manners scurry about the borders. All they know is killing, and they know it too well.
Manas? That's impossible. The only manas that exist were in Makuta's lair, and the Toa wiped them out.
Toa? It is unsuitable to speak of Toa in this land of the dead.
You know of Toa? Have you met one?
Meet Toa? No, I am not worthy. I just make things for them. Canisters, as shining as the silver sea they float upon.
You've made canisters? Perhaps it's our ticket out of this nightmare.
Only Toa may use canisters. They shall not be soiled by lowly Matoran.
Pardon my disrespecting friend, sir. We honor these canisters as much as you. In fact, we'd love to see your handiwork. Will you take us to them?
Oh yes, follow me. Not everyone appreciates a hard-working crafter such as myself.
What the Makuta's this madness? Hakan! I should have guessed. The power games are over, Hakan.
No!
What have you done? He's free!
Someone is going to be ground into the floor for this.
Might I suggest yourself, Zaktan?
Toa! Destroy them, my Piraka! Well?
I calculate the Toa can defeat Zaktan for us.
Smart thinking.
What else would you expect from me, Hakan?
Back me up, Stockty. You must obey me.
Your reign of terror ends here, Zaktan.
Naughty Boris, we'll make this quick shot.
No! Brutaka! Help me! Quickly!
What for?
Wipe them out, and I promise I will share the secret of the Zamor spheres with you.
Deal.
Marvelous, Brutaka.
If I find out you were bluffing, Zaktan.
I promised, didn't I?
A promise from a Skakti is dirt.
Speaking of dirt. Yeah!
Long, long ago, thousands of years ago, I crafted 6 canisters for 6 Toa. The order took them from me. They were needed. I built 6 more, you see, for a time when I would be needed again. Only 6, not 3, not 4, not 5, 7, that is something else.
This Matoran is a few birds short of a Goku force.
But the things he says, it makes me wonder if he built the canisters for the Toa Nuva.
Ah, here they are. So beautiful, aren't they? I will make them proud.
Yes, but I'm afraid we have no time for admiring. We must rescue Holly, and use these canisters to leave.
No, I told you already these are only for Toa, and Toa alone.
Nuparo, see if you can work out how these things function. The rest of us will go find Holly.
I'll save you the trip, Matoran. Take the lyre. Oh, you're crafty, Garmatoran. I'll give you that. But I saw right through the deceit.
What are you talking about?
You really thought I'd believe these lies about a great spirit, Matanui, and how Toa went on a quest to save the universe? There is no Matanui, and no Toa Nuva. There is only me and my kingdom. Now out of my way, Matoran, so I can destroy those canisters.
No, we're staying right here. We will stand up for Matanui, who dwarfs you and your kingdom in comparison.
I can render your mind utterly useless in one thought, Matoran.
Then go ahead. Send me the worst vision you can conjure up. Do it.
The Toa have failed. You have failed, Mataro. Matanui is dead.
No, there was nothing I could do.
The universe is dying. All hope is lost.
He's real. Matanui is real. To think that there is a being who possesses more power than even me.
Karzani's dazed. Let's seize this opportunity and get out of here.
Why don't you come with us, Crafter?
I will be fine here. Thanks to you, I know that Matanui is still alive. He may be dying, but nevertheless he is alive. And as long as he lives, hope lives.
We will save him, I promise you.
What? No! Stop them!
You shouldn't run from us, little one. We'd get to thinking you didn't like us.
Don't be so hard on the bog snake, Zaktan. Anybody in their right mind would be scared of you.
Enough disrespecting me, you Gafna scum. I am your authority.
Some leader you are. It's because of you this Matoran got away. You were so busy gloating over your victory against the Toa, she slipped past your second-rate eyesight.
I ought to kill you, Hakan.
I doubt you could. You always have that Titan Brutaka do your dirty work, keeping your dainty little claws clean.
Ha! You will be silenced.
Yeah.
Perhaps at last you'll learn obedience, buried deep underground. But you're not dead, are you, Hakan? Of course not. Good, because I still have need of you. We still have need of you. If we are to find the mask of life, the power of life, and the power of death as well, so close in our grasp. Now that we have no more Toa to worry about, it's time we focus on the reason we came to this miserable island.
Remind me again what it is, would you?
The Mask of Life, you imbecile?
I concluded the general area of its location is here, within the green belt. No thanks to you, Zaktan.
Yes, Zaktan. I hope you don't plan on keeping things like that from us in the future, for your sake.
It may help if we obtain further information.
I say we tear the island apart piece by piece until we find that mask.
Of course you do, you ignorant brackus.
There was one who knew. Our old friend, Vezon.
I told you never to mention his name again! I hate that backstabbing doom viper!
True Vezon betrayed us and came here before us. But he could be helpful. Thok, Raidak, find him.
If they do find him, you'd better be real careful. I just might strangle the breath out of him before he tells you anything.
Find him. Easy for him to say. We don't even know where to look.
Perhaps you should try a new skill called thinking, Raidak. Vezon stole a canister back at Magia. All we have to do is look for it.
Well, I'll be a Muaka's dinner.
With any luck, yes. Now we simply follow our fallen brother's tracks and hopefully find the Mask of Life. But it's never that easy, is it?
No, especially with you leading the way.
And I might make it even more difficult for you, Skakti.
Ah!
I have known your kind for centuries, Piraka. I have gazed with defiance into the eyes of thieves and murderers. It sickens me. You sicken me. Give up your mad dreams, or I promise they will become your nightmares.
You're big, pal. You're no Ernak.
I wasn't referring to myself.
You don't smell like Toa. What are you?
A guardian of the mask you so wrongly seek. Your filthy hands are not fitting to touch the Inika.
Fine. Keep your mask. We're just looking for an old acquaintance. Vezon.
Yes, now point a chubby finger his way before I shove that axe down your...
Vezon serves the mask now. You won't fight him. And you don't want to. It's my duty to clean trash like you off this island, and I will not fail. Ugh! You always did jump into things too quickly, didn't you, dear Axon? But you always had me to guard your back. No more. Now you're all alone. And from this day forward, the island belongs to me, Piraka.
Our situation is hopeless. Dalu is missing, and our leader Gavran is still in the hands of the Piraka.
We must keep fighting. We can't just roll over and let the Piraka finish us.
The Toa are gone, Bolta. Most likely bone dead. They were the last hope of Voyanui.
There once was a Matoran who was dying of thirst. He went to find his water bucket, but was dismayed to find it dry. He discovered a hole in the bottom of it, which had let the water seep out. He was so furious that his thirst could no longer be quenched. He went into a rage, never noticing water began to fall from the sky.
Good old Velika. Never use two words when 127 will do.
Velika's saying, just because the Toa Nuva are gone doesn't mean all hope is lost.
Well, he's right about one thing. A storm is forming in the skies.
Better quick seek shelter. Water isn't the only thing that comes from dark clouds like that.
Exactly.
Move it, Yovanni. It's time for your interrogation. And I have to say, the concept of beating up Matoran excites me.
I'll tell you nothing.
Oh, you're mistaken. you'll tell me exactly where all your Matoran friends are. And what's that?
6 Toa spirit stars.
Did you say Toa?
Yes, Vezon. 6 new Toa have arrived on this island. This battle's not over yet.
Those are just stupid stars, you prototype. Anyway, I'm not afraid of Toa. We Piraka wiped out those Toa Nuva.
I thought that was your tall gold friend.
Shut it! Let's get back to your friends. Where are they?
They're right behind you.
What?
Great job, guys.
Vizak is out ice cold.
As the coming of rain destroys drought, I feel new hope has begun.
Now I know I'm the ever-bravest Matoran in all of Lakoro, not to mention handsomeness, but this is something else.
Ugh, that Kanohi definitely doesn't help your complexion, Kongu.
Our masks, they look organic.
More like alive. I think they're moving.
I feel it. Ugh, get it off!
Quick, put it back on, Hali.
It makes no logical sense. How can a Kanohi become living? What did that lightning do to us?
No idea, but if it made us Toa heroes, I'm all for it.
It must have been destiny.
Yes, Motoro. We have been gifted with the title Toa. Are we just going to stand here and stare at our masks? Or are we going to save the Toa Nuva?
I'd like to spend some time studying these things. There's no telling what mass powers we've been granted or how they were augmented by that lightning.
Right, Nuparu, but just keep your distance from me. I don't want to be the victim of some mask of ultimate destruction.
Ugh, my head. What happened?
Don't ask us, Hakan. You were lying there when we came in.
And no one bothered to wake me? Where's that old Zakaz hospitality?
We exchanged it for Dark Hunter hospitality, remember?
And Zaktan got more than he bargained for.
Yes, Zaktan. That backstabbing snake attacked me.
And you let him?
That's not the point. This trifle has been stewing up for far too long. It's about time I, or rather we, dethrone him.
I'm all for that. But how?
Brutaka. That powerhouse is the one who always gets in the way. Put him to sleep, and Zaktan is at our mercy.
For once, I agree with you, Hakan. And I believe I have just the scheme.
This is amazing!
Of all the Toa heroes to Windfly, it had to be Nuparu. He's an engineer, only thought focus on things earth-grounded. Why has Destiny given him that Kanohi?
Destiny has a sense of humor.
Very funny, Fire Spitter. He's up there flying and I'm stuck with thousands of thoughts swimming through my head.
How's that going for you, Kongu? Takanuva had no problem when he found the mask.
These masks are nothing like before.
Not to mention the fact that Kongu is an inexperienced Toa.
Hey, need I remind you, you others are at the same level as me?
Don't worry, Motoro. I'll find some way to get you out of this. Just stay still.
Oh, that's right. I forgot to bring that up. Helly has been ever standing there thinking she's chat-talking with Motoro.
But there's no one there. And anyway, Motoro's right over... Motoro!
Is he okay?
Looks like he quick passed out.
No, he's over here.
What happened? Did I pass out? I had some dream.
That was no dream. My Kanohi allowed me to detect your presence.
Matt Nui knows what Matoro's mask does.
When my mass power activated, I could see all across the island. There was a group of Matoran. That way.
What are we waiting for? Let's greet those lowly Matoran.
Here comes the Finger Tinker. Kanohi thief.
What is
Come with us, Nupa. We're heading to find a group of Matoran.
I spotted them too. But I think we have bigger priorities. There's a blue armored creature up ahead, and he's not looking happy.
How much you want to bet Big Blue Beast is the dark villain?
Sorry, I left my widgets back on Matt Nui.
Face us, you coward.
I don't think he appreciated that comment.
I'll show you who the coward is. Toa? That little runt was telling the truth? Well, I'll be gone to Gazani.
Believe me, that would be an ever-fitting place for you.
I'll tell you apart, Toa. I'm not afraid of you.
Funny, my mask told me otherwise.
Did your mask tell you this?
What just happened? I hardly saw you pass by.
That should have been impossible to pull off. It must be my Kanoi power.
That's a nice mask you have on your head. I think I'll take it.
You could use the mask to hide that cowl.
I meant your head.
One of those things struck Holly.
Sister, are you hurt?
No. In fact, I felt nothing.
Don't try anything. The battle is ours.
But this island is the Piraka's. Toa have no place here.
You will tell us where the Toa Nuva are.
Like Gekula Gunk I am.
After him.
No, Matoro. He knows this island better than us.
Wise words, Toa. Vezok will no doubt lead you to the Piraka stronghold, where all 6 will pick you off one by one.
Piraka stronghold? Vezok? Would you mind clearing up some things, little guy?
Come, there's much to discuss, and limited time for it.
You're Toa, aren't you?
We are Toa Inika.
Named after the cursed mask of this island?
Cursed in the wrong hands. I assume the Toa Nuva told you of our mission, and the cost of failure.
First things first. We must rescue the Toa Nuva.
That may be problematic. Even if they're still alive, they're fortified deep in the Piraka stronghold.
The Piraka got to them?
No, someone much worse.
You 5 are the only Matoran?
Don't count me out.
You've returned, Delu.
Barely. I see we have company.
All the other Matoran are mindless servants now. The Piraka enslaved them using some sort of toxin.
And I believe I found the cure.
You did, Velika?
Yes. What once destroyed a world will rescue this island's inhabitants.
Can you quick run that by me again?
Velika frequently speaks in riddles.
You lie, Gyra. This is one language I understand.
You can use these to free our enslaved brethren.
I promise we will, Velika. Ugh, my head is throbbing. It feels like my mask is attacking me. It's gone. I think my mask was trying to tell me something.
I bet they're warning signs.
What exactly is in these launchers?
Just keep moving and stay quiet.
Don't mind her. She is just edgy.
You'd be on edge too if you went through what I did. I was lucky to escape while Zaktan and Akan were distracted with fighting each other.
I believe that's what separates us from the villains. True unity.
Your concepts from Metro Nui are foreign here on this rock, Toa. We Gamatoran can't afford to be peace-loving.
A field of Matoran.
All slaves to the Piraka. You know what Velika told you, Toa. Ensure your aim is true. We don't want them setting off an alarm.
I'm saved! We're all back to our own right minds!
Free, my friends. The Piraka no longer have control over you.
We're successful.
Yes, but how?
Next time, shoot faster. And thanks.
Remind me again who you're taking us to.
Just go along for the ride.
It's been hard to go along with this trip, especially with me missing Metro Nui's opening day Kohli Mash.
I'm afraid Toa have no time for games, Huki.
Games? I believe you meant sports. 2 very different things, my icy friend. But I guess you're right. I have enough to worry about as a Toa. Everyone has discovered their mask powers except me! Kongu can read minds, Holly can sense things, Nuparu, of all people, can fly, Jala can do crazy acrobatics, and you do whatever it is you do.
Your time will come. You're better off than me anyway. I've never been a real warrior. I'm just a translator. How can I possibly help the team?
You're too uncertain of yourself.
Axon, are you hurt?
It's nothing.
It looks like more than nothing. Did the Piraka do this?
Piraka, no trouble. It was someone else.
Piraka?
Yes, he's gone off the deep end. I tried to convince him to give up his mad quest and rejoin the Order of Matanui, but it was no use. Piraka is bent on getting the Inika.
We will stop him, Axon.
I hope you can, Toa. But Piraka is a powerhouse. He fell the Toa Nuva in one swift, unstoppable motion.
We can try.
Trying is not enough. Do anything and everything to stop Piraka. I don't care if you have to kill him to end it. If Piraka or the Piraka succeed in their plans.
They won't.
And anyway, Piraka hasn't met a Toa Inika yet. Boy, he's in for a surprise.
This is the stronghold. Keep your guard.
Don't worry fret about me, Garen. Toa Vera are top best with stealth. Wouldn't say the same with Dupar and his clumsy mask of flight.
Don't be jealous, Kongu.
Oh, please! I would never envy a finger like you. Me and my big mouth.
We'll continue this argument later.
Let's put our Toa powers to good use, Nuparu. Yeah!
One of the Piraka's guardians, a Nektan.
Its circuits are fascinating.
Leave it, Nuparu. We need to get inside.
The Toa Nuva's mask and tools.
Do you think we're past late?
I can't say. Alive or not, the Toa Nuva will be avenged.
Vengeance is for the Burnak, who could think of nothing else. Now follow me, just as day follows night.
Where are you taking us, Velika?
What's with the tall, dark, and green vat?
This substance was used to enslave the other Matoran.
Wait, my mask is feel-sensing something inside. This is crazy. Whatever that stuff is, it's alive. And it's evil.
You again? You don't belong here.
Nice to see your rocky, ugly face again, Piraka.
I got scared this time. Hey guys, it's those Toa I told you about.
Yeah, sure it is, Vezon. Now get back in here and finish your dinner!
No more energy hound food.
Wait, he's right. I smell him. Toa!
So it's true. More Toa have come to foil my plans. But what's this? A mere two?
I don't suppose we can talk this one out?
We've killed your kind before. Do you really think you stand a chance?
Us two? Honestly, no. But all 6 of us, I'd call that a fighting chance.
Not quite.
Butaka, you monster.
My reputation precedes me. I assure you I will uphold it.
Run fully out of here, Matoran.
You can't save them, foolish Toa. You can't even save yourself. I have uprooted mountains. I have ridden the tornado and filled the earthquake with fear. When you were still toiling at your mundane Matoran chores, I and others like me were holding your universe together. Do you really believe your puny powers can threaten a member of the Order of Matanui?
You shouldn't have come here, Toa. Perhaps after we grind you into the ground, we will go visit your home in Metra Nui.
You wouldn't be up for visiting anyone after I get through with you.
What?
Let's go for a ride.
No!
I'm curious to see what happens when your unique body composition reacts with water, aren't you?
I am not a science experiment, you rockstar punk!
I can read your mind, Skakti. You'd be ever surprised at what little I can find. Whoa there! I believe the law requires you to be leashed. Am I right?
Doc's eye beams, interfering with my balance. I can't see him.
I like prey that struggles, Toa. It gives me a sense of accomplishment.
Then this should leave you overjoyed.
Impressive. But tell me, would anything change if I tore off that fancy mask?
If you can get close enough.
Now, no sense biting the hand that might kill you.
Firing at a helpless foe? You're cold, Piraka, and that's coming from the Toa of Ice.
Helpless? I just lost my footing.
Leaving soon?
There is nothing to gain from this battle. Kill off the other Piraka for all I care.
I'm not doing any favors until you ask politely. You're too slow, Piraka.
Interesting. And I thought Toa just wore masks to hide their ugly faces.
You're one to talk. Now, are those heat beams supposed to burn me? Back in Toghoro, that would be a room temperature.
Oh no, I have something different in mind.
You missed, Piraka.
Precisely.
Hakan! Not without me, you don't, you traitorous lava ape!
Yes, I did it!
We did. If it wasn't for me, you'd have hoarded all the power for yourself!
Give up before this gets out of hand, Piraka.
Are you still here, Toa? The entire battle is in my hands. Now be gone, insect!
Pathetic, Toa.
You're lucky Jala is still alive. My vengeance would be like a hurricane.
What are you going to do? Rain on us, little Fiku? I don't think she fully understands, Thok. We are the masters of infinite raw power!
This island is our chess table now. No one can hinder us from taking the mask.
Not as long as we still live to stand in your way!
Then live no longer!
We have little time, Axon. Piraka told Hakan and Thok the location of the mask.
Then you must make haste. Deep in the green belt lies an ancient cave with a stone staircase. Those two monsters will no doubt be heading there.
We can handle them.
The Piraka are the least of your worries, Toa. There's no telling what horrors await those who pursue the mask. Awake, old friend.
My current situation changes nothing, Axon. Once I get my powers back, I'm going after the mask.
You and I both know the Mask of Life is only good for one purpose. Healing Mata Nui.
Yes, but what if it's all a lie? What if whoever possesses the mask has the power of the Great Spirit himself?
Then I pray that Toa keep it out of the likes of you and the Piraka.
We will see.
You can't stop them, you know.
What's that?
Hakan and Thok, with Piraka's stolen powers, you Toa don't stand a shadow of a chance.
Thanks for the pep talk, Piraka.
Zaktan has a point. Charging headfirst got us nowhere. We should have a strategy.
You're gonna trust this sentient slime?
Listen, I want those two taken down just as much as you do. Free us, and I can create a special Zaymar to assist you.
Right, just no tricks.
Asking a Skakdi to behave is like asking an untamed Goku not to fly away.
The green one has a point.
So my hunch was correct. The mask dwells here in the green belt. I suppose partial credit goes to Piraka too, for confirming it.
Remind me to thank him personally.
Just shut it and look for the cave.
I don't see it.
But of course you don't see it, you Kainra. It's hidden.
Yes, hidden. Just as your body will be hidden once I kill you.
How can you dare challenge me?
I dare a lot of things, but you're not one of them.
My powers are equal to yours. You can't possibly defeat me.
Long time no see. But in your case, I'd rather spare myself from seeing those skulls you call faces.
Oh look, the tiny Toa are back. Let's stop for a play date.
Only if you play nice, Piraka. No Mahi play.
Now is the time, Pookie. Use the Zaymar Zaktan gave to us.
I've only got one shot at it, and they're too far away. I can't make it!
What are you plotting, little Toa?
You can! Just concentrate your shot!
Right. Just like the Pokoro Coaly field. You just need to score this last shot, then you've buried Gakoro into the Powahi sand.
Why did you choose Gakoro?
Yeah, I know I've got this shot. I can feel it.
Your mask is glowing.
No! Their powers are draining.
And no doubt returning to their rightful owner.
What's that?
I think that Zammer was engineered to have an after effect.
I told you we shouldn't have hard trusted those Piraka.
Brutaka, are you alright?
Better than alright. I have my power back. And now it is time for me to leave, old friend.
As its guardian, the Order of Matanui has appointed me. I will not let you have the mask.
Very well. Prepare to die, Axon.
Let go.
Don't you ever attempt to betray me again, Hakan!
Ugh, you have a weaker grip than Brutaka.
My patience runs thin. Start working with me, or I just might kill you. Now tell me where Brutaka directed you.
Zaktan, I would be more than happy to tell you myself.
No! Hakan will pledge his loyalty to me. Last chance.
Considering there is nothing to gain from my own demise, follow me.
How long were we out?
Sorry, I don't have a mask of time on me.
Hakan and Thok are gone. I don't like this.
I hope Axon has Brutaka under control.
I don't think we have to worry about that. Axon can just call me, the expert Kolhi Zammer aim.
Mind yourself, Yuki, or your big head won't fit through the cave.
Which reminds me, we still have to find that entrance Axon told us about.
Even the forest jungles of Lewahi are less dense than this green belt. We may be search routing for the rest of Matanui's quick shortening life.
No, I sense it! The Mask of Life! It's this way! Follow me!
Nuparu windflies, Holly lead directs us through a jungle. I'm the ever worst Toa of air in the history of the universe.
In there. The road to the mask begins in this cave.
Dark and scary. Typical place for a Toa to have to go. No mask of detection needed.
If you're quite done, might I point out the footprints here?
You're right. Big, ugly, and clawed. Pardon the pun, but it looks like the Piraka are currently one step ahead of us.
Let's just go.
We have many visitors coming, Fenrak. They've come a long way. Let's not let them down now. We'll give them the performance of a lifetime. And the end of their lifetimes as well.
As you can see, Shadowed One, we have many willing and unwilling volunteers for your uses. Indeed. You're recruiting, I assume. I can show you our most well-strung and adaptable specimens on the higher levels. What about him? What about him? He's a slave. Useless, worthless, no better than a dead Kindleka. Take me to him. I said he's a slave. I don't ask twice. Who are you? My name has been lost for millennia, but you may call me the Shadowed One. I am the leader of the Dark Hunters. Dark Hunters? An organization founded for the sole purpose of profit and the profiteering of murder and destruction. Why would I be interested? Surely a creature of your status.
A slave could find enjoyment from such things. I can free you from your oblivion. Why? Let's just say, I have a knack for sensing darkness, and you, my friend, are filled with it. Join the Dark Hunters, and I can end your suffering.
You can free me.
Yes. I accept. Good. I have one question for you, Skakdi. What is your name?
My name is Zaktan.
I'm dreadfully sorry about all that betraying you and going for the mask rubbish, Zaktan. It was just business. A good Skakdi always takes advantage of his current situation.
Right. For what it's worth, Thok. I trust you 1,000 times more than Hakan. Mind you, that's not worth much.
I resent that.
We've come a long way from our peaceful home on Zakaz. Who would have dreamt we would be parading these halls? The most powerful mask in existence awaiting us.
We're not done yet.
Are you referring to the Toa? We've left those dolts as carpeting to the ground.
Toa's always bounce back. Plus, my sources tell me they are the least of our worries.
What sources?
Who's that up ahead?
Show yourself!
They're legends of a being named Urnak. He's all Skakdi's worst nightmare. Do you think...
No, this can't be happening. I want out. Forget the mask.
It's been too long, dumb kids.
No, not you.
Nektan.
Why didn't you send me that postcard from Molina, huh? You know, you made me a very angry Skakdi.
Please, forgive me, my mighty warlord.
You always were a smart mouth, Zaktan. You six left Zakaz to join the Dark Hunters without my consent. And now it's time you pay the consequences. What are you going to do to us? I can do a lot of things, but I know someone else who scatters you a lot more than me.
No, not you!
So you do remember me, do you, Zaktan? I suppose it would be hard to forget, considering the scars you will carry for the rest of your life.
Do you realize what you've done to me? I wake each day to see in horror, my body shifting on its own. I'm compromised of these protodytes because of you. I hate you.
As I hate you. You betrayed me and left the Dark Hunters. You belong to me. Once a Dark Hunter, always a Dark Hunter. Why don't we see what a second laser blast will do to you, Zaktan?
You don't scare me, Shadowed One. Or you, Nektan. I have a new, more powerful master. And once I get that mask, he will rule the universe!
How are you holding up, Holly?
I still sense the mask up ahead, but I feel we have a long trek ahead of us.
Sure, Elda. Let's just hope nothing will quick scare us around the next corner.
Halt, Toa Inika. I am Toa Likan.
Likan? But how? The Traga said you died.
True, and you will join me if you proceed. Turn back and leave this island whilst you still can.
We can't! We need to save Matanui!
Very well. Now you shall share my fate.
Something isn't right. My mask sensed no thoughts from them.
It was an illusion.
You cannot stop the inevitable, Axon. Even if the Piraka or Toa reach the mask before me, it will save me the trouble of going through the trials.
No. Remember yourself, Butaka. Remember your duty.
What duty? With Matanui dying, I have no purpose as a guardian. That mask will be mine, and the universe with it.
Honestly, I thought I could turn you, but now I am certain all hope is lost.
So be it. Time for a vacation, Axon. Do you fancy a new dimension?
Little Zaktan is taking a nap. My, he had a big day. Barking orders like an energy hound, conversing with inanimate vats of ooze. It would certainly be unfortunate if someone would kill him. Ugh, stop!
What happened? Is the Shadowed One still here? Or Nektan?
No, Zaktan. It was all a ploy to scare us off. The room was entirely empty apart from us Skokti.
They were illusions! How could I be so stupid?
I can answer that.
You shut up, Hakan! I'll get back to you later. Let's go!
Come no further.
I don't take orders from cowards. Show yourself.
What now? Another one of our ex-bosses? Fire rains from the floor? Vezon breaks into a musical number?
You know what? I just might.
It is time for your test. All 6 of you are secured in separate rooms. Inside, you will find a lever.
Thanks, Taraga, obvious.
If everyone pulls each lever simultaneously, you all will be free. But if one pulls their lever early, only he will be free, and the rest will remain here for eternity.
Alright, Piraka. We need to work together.
I'll go with that, Zaktan. Just say when.
5, 4, 3, 2.
Failure. The aim of the test was to work in unity. A task one in your party failed. Now you all shall suffer.
Serve only the Piraka.
Obey only Piraka. Must serve Piraka.
All this captivity must have deep-rotted their brains. They've been influenced with the Piraka's antidermis. Velika, can you do your stuff?
Can the Goku fly? Can the Kanohi be worn? Can the great beings make mistakes?
I feel much better.
Matoran! Good to see you again.
You have no idea, Nuva.
What happened? How long were we out?
Too long. A lot has happened since the Piraka captured you.
A team of new Toa, the Toa Inika, have arrived.
New Toa? I've heard about many Toa of old from the Taraga, but I never imagined ones would precede us.
I guess we're no longer the newest. How does it feel to age, Pahatu?
You tell me, Kopaka.
I think you need to tell us the whole story, Matoran.
Don't worry, we'll fill you in, although we don't understand much ourselves.
Who was that? Who pulled their lever early?
Don't look at me!
Not me.
Not me.
I think I know. Right before we fell, I heard a lever clink from Hakan's room.
I wouldn't doubt it.
He's lying.
You've betrayed me this entire voyage, and now you expect me to believe you. It's your fault we fell into that gunk. I can already feel my body changing if I transform into some deformed stone rat.
You'll finally tap into your true form. Tell me, how would it feel if every last one of your prototypes were burned alive?
Your loyalty to me is non-existent.
It's you who will be non-existent, Zaktan.
Might I suggest we resolve your differences later? Our enemies may be advancing faster than we calculated.
Fine. Consider this a stay of execution.
Yes, yours.
I am Umbra. I guard the Mask of Life. You shall not pass.
Do you know how many battles we've already fought to reach this spot? This is insanity. How can this mask be worth so much violence and death?
Umbra rockets forward, too fast to be seen, and headed right for the Toa Inika.
If you do not know the mask's worth, then why are you here?
In a millisecond, Umbra disarms all 6 Toa.
He's too fast. How come there's never a mask of time around when you need one?
You cannot even begin to match my power. But I will be merciful. In my life form, I can slay you swiftly and cleanly.
Down! If he hits you, it's all over!
This is crazy. How do we stop a beam of light?
With a mirror, or as close as we can get to one. I'm making a break for the exit. Follow me.
Umbra pursues Nuporu. Everyone in the chamber knows there's no chance Nuporu can win this race. Then again, maybe he doesn't have to. Umbra's light form strikes the mirror like ice and bounces off, only to ricochet all over the chamber, until finally, even Umbra must fall stunned.
He's down, but not out. Let's move! We must be close to the mask by now.
This is it. The Chamber of Life.
Gentle Skokti, our prize awaits.
No!
Nice to know I remember myself. I don't get much of that these days.
Where's the mask, Vezon?
That thing? It seems everybody wants it, but no one can have it. It belongs to me. Or I belong to it. I can never keep that straight.
Glowing on the back of his head. You don't think...
Oh yes, the mask is fused to me, just as much as I'm fused to Fenrak here. I'll tell you what, I'll give you the mask if you do one teeny tiny thing for me. Kill Vezark.
You're not going to obey that maniac, are you?
Nice try, Vezon. But I doubt you could give us the mask if you wanted to.
No, I do not serve the mask. The mask serves me now. You have no idea what it is capable of. You unworthy bogleaters!
Tell me, Zaktan, are you still comfortable with him having a powerful weapon like that?
The Spear of Fusion! Run for it!
What's the matter, Vezon? Isn't this all you ever wanted? To be fused together again? Oh, I'm sorry. This isn't what you had in mind.
What did we get ourselves into?
If I die, I'm going to kill you for this, Zaktan!
I warn you, Piraka. Meddling with dimensions will draw the attention to Botar.
You supply yourself false hope, Axon. That creature is far too busy to help you.
By the order of Mata Nui, I am taking you down.
The Order will be in ruins once I have the mask.
This ends today.
I need more power. If only I could.
Oh, no, you don't.
No! You moron! Do you know what you've done?
That laugh. It can't be.
No!
I told you, Fenrak. We need to be civil to the guests if we want them to stay conscious. Shame, shame, shame.
Where are you hiding, Piraka?
Shh. They're resting, Mealmouth. You wake them.
Mata Nui. Are they all dead?
If they are, they certainly had it coming to them. What about you, Toa? Are you here to take my precious mask?
Step aside, monster. You don't frighten us.
Oh, I think otherwise. You're just Matoran at heart. The mask tells me that much.
Liar!
Start your watches. Let's see if you last as long as the Piraka wait. Your attack is fueled with motion. Motion is mine to observe. Everything that hits me only makes me stronger.
Well, we'll just find something that kills you then.
Are you positive? I am the Anika's ultimate guardian. The mask is part of me. I am cursed for attempting to steal it. Cursed with immortality. And you, little ones, are doomed.
Lena's Toa, we might as well go down fighting.
What? No!
He fell in the lava!
And so did the mask. We have to go after it.
Something's quick creeping out of the lava.
What is that?
No, this is impossible.
I'm back! You thought I was kidding about the whole immortal thing, weren't you? No, the Mask of Life wouldn't allow such a silly thing as death to take me down. In fact, my little friend here looks even more gorgeous. Kill us as many times as you like, Toa. We'll only rise up again. Stronger! I have all the time in the universe, but I doubt you do.
I'm sorry I had to do this, Piraka, but you went too far.
You take too much pity in him, Axon.
Botar, you're not going to take him, are you?
I will do what I must.
No, there is still good in him.
You forget your training. When it comes to the corrupted, they will all get what they deserve. Try to interfere with a punishment, Axon, and I promise you will share your friend's fate.
I promise I will save you, Piraka. I will.
I'm used to playing long Coley games, but I admit I'm getting weary. Keep fighting.
My pet hungers for Toa. I'm sure I'll save him some scraps once I'm finished.
I hate to admit it, but our powers stand no chance against this maniac.
Since when did Toa become dragon food?
Our last hope is to use the special Zamasphere Axon gave us. He said it would help us get the mask.
It can't end like this. I did everything you asked for. I beat the Piraka. I beat the Toa. No one is touching you. No one is taking you from this place ever. And I won't be got rid of. After all I went through, I won't. No!
You've done it. Vezon and his overgrown Fiku are frozen in time and space.
The mask!
I feel it. It's calling me. That's odd. I grabbed it off without any effort. As if the mask wanted me to have it.
We've done it. The mask is ours.
Matanui is saved.
Look here, Zaktan. The Toa got their filthy claws on the mask and never even bothered to wake us.
I want to thank you, friends, for dealing with that idiot Vezon. Now hand over the Mask of Life.
Never. We didn't come this far to simply lose the mask. What? If only I was a Toa of iron.
After it!
Quick, follow that Kanohi.
Zaktan, what exactly are we dealing with here?
I was never told that this would happen. Leave the Toa to their Gyuko chase. I need to get back to the stronghold.
No! No one's going anywhere until I get what I want!
And that is...
myself!
Oh, shut up!
No!
You moron! I could have used that spear.
Oh, I'm so scared of you, Zaktan. It's because of you and your stupid quest for that glorified base of Protodermis that I took a dip in that mutagen. I'd have rather stuck with the Dark Hunters if you'd ask me.
This mask has a mind of its own.
I'll get it.
Holly, what happened?
The pressure was immense. I couldn't handle it. Someone grabbed me and brought me back up.
You must save us. A city beneath the Black Waters. Help us, or we are lost. Lost.
What? What is this?
Jollar, a Kanohi mask just wouldn't fly across the island by its own will. I'm ready to deep trust anything at this point.
Looks like this place was trash from the battle.
No! The Makuta!
The Makuta? It all makes sense now. He's the one who planted the thought for the Mask of Life back at his lair. And you knew it all along, Zaktan.
The Makuta lives?
Oh, yes. He lives. Lives to destroy all those who oppose him. Now wouldn't you want to be on that side, as I do? The winning side.
Tahu, Toa Nuva, you're alive.
Jella? You're a Toa. It seems just yesterday I was saving you and Takua from a lava fall.
Toas seem to be in high demands these days.
True Toa Inika of Fire, and as you probably have figured, your mission is not yet over. You must go after the mask.
But how?
Your journey begins here. This unworn path begins your quest, but be cautious, for wretched beings await you, beings the Order of Matanui could do nothing with but banish them to the ocean.
What's wrong, Toa?
We six have been Toa for such a short time. Maybe you Toa Nuva should take this.
I've known you six for an ever long while. You are the bold, bravest Matoran of Matanui. Surely, destiny has chosen you for a reason.
Lee was right. You six stood up to beings who crushed us, and you've liberated the island.
Go, my friends. We will be in Metru Nui, awaiting your return.
Farewell, Tahu.
Good luck, Captain of the Guard.
I do not need my mask of truth to tell you we're lying.
Not completely. We truly are headed to Metru Nui, to the Great Temple, but where we must go afterward, they cannot follow.
We still have a destiny to keep ourselves.
We must awaken Metru Nui from deep sleep.
I know, but what good would it be if he wakes up dead?